haven't filmed at all because I'm dumb. I just did a cause test for the first time. I should have filmed it, but I didn't, so obviously I wish that the ponytails could be a bit higher and not like drag down so much, so I might like try to figure out like maybe put something underneath to kind of lift it. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good, and I actually don't have to cut the bangs because her bangs are actually like pretty side bangs, so that's good because I hate cutting bangs. And the color is good, which is something that I was worried about. I wanted to get her collar done today, but I might just push it till tomorrow because it's causing me sorrow right now, because I don't know, collars just suck. And I think I figured out how to attach it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Today's Friday. Wow, I had to think about that. It's Friday, 4/20. Woo. Apparently it's the anniversary of Fire Emblem today, so that's cool. So basically I am working on patterning Mae's like pink poncho, shawl, top, whatever, that, and then I'll do the skirt, and then hopefully I'll buy the fabric for that today. So let me show you what that's looking like. Okay, so first of all, I'm doing this on tissue paper. I wasn't even gonna film until after, but I was like, this looks so stupid, I need to show this. So I'm using tissue paper because I'm out of muslin, and I was like, well, I have a bunch of tissue paper, I'll just use that to pattern. But then I ran out of tape! So now I'm using this packing tape, because that's all I have. So I made this first, this first part here, and all of this stuff is like good, like the neck part and the front is all fitted. The shape is pretty good, but I had to add some length in the back because it was too short, so I basically attached a whole bunch of other paper. So I just had to make it a little rounder and longer. So now I'm gonna cut that out and see how that looks. So here is my mock-up. Obviously it's kind of like sticking out weirdly because it's paper and not fabric, and it has a bunch of tape on it. So I think once it's like in the fabric, it's gonna like drape a little bit more instead of like sticking out weirdly. But I think the length, oh dear, I think the length is pretty good. It's okay, and here is the skirt pattern. So I have sewn my lining to my little capelet thing. I still don't know how to call this. So yeah, it's close there, and then I just kind of left the bottom. I sewed it together, but the gold is gonna go on top of this, which I started kind of measuring out, and I didn't want to draw on that with a pencil, so I just marked it with pins, and I don't even really know what I'm gonna do. So we'll see. So this is the skirt lining. Basically the inside of her skirt has lines on it. So I measured out, I basically measured 10 sections out in 3 places. Like I divided it by 10 and kind of like roughly measured out 10 sections and then drew these lines, and I'm pinning these lines, and then I'm gonna sew these lines. And then I'll sew the lining, and that's that.
What even is this? Why? Why, Boey? Why? So today is April 22nd. Today I've been working on Boey's belt. So here's what I have. So for this I had this brown fabric, a layer of that I just hemmed the edges, and then put a layer of brown in the middle over top of it. And then for this middle piece, with these weird funky design things, I stitched those, and then just folded that piece over because I'm lazy and I wasn't going to make it like a real belt that you would wrap around and tie because I'm a cheater, so instead I just made it one piece that I can just Velcro together. So yeah, that's that. I haven't finished the green piece yet because I suck. And I don't feel like doing the collar, so, you know, whatever. And I haven't put the gold piece on the bottom because I hate gold fabric, so I'm just avoiding that, but I got the belt done today.
Today's Monday, April 23rd. Sunday, oh, I went to Walmart and I bought some shorts for her because in the Heroes one, she has like black shorts underneath, so I thought I'm gonna wear black shorts underneath, so it's not like, I don't know, stuff's not showing. So I bought shorts and I left them in the car and forgot to try them on, so I guess I'll try those on tonight or something. But hopefully I have shorts for her, so that's just like another thing to check off of the list. And then I actually added the trim to my collar, and I was gonna attach it today, but I kind of woke up late, so I don't know if I will. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow. So hopefully I'll at least get that done this week. So this is my collar. It looks kind of decent. It's not actually attached. I'm gonna have to add like something there to keep it, like I probably will put like a little button or something, like just on the back here. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I just have to attach it to the shirt, the tunic, and hope that that turns out okay. And then I'll be done with like the under layers pretty much, at least for now. Hello, long time no see. So basically we have less than a month at this point. This is the point of no return. I'm working on my pattern for her brown shirt. So basically I cut out like a basic shirt tank top shape. The first one that I made was actually too small, so I had to cut it out way bigger and then like take it in because like my waist is a lot smaller than my hips. So I've taken it in on each side. I found this is where basically the armor is gonna end. Found the middle and then marked down here because it's basically like open here. So marked this. I'm just gonna draw these lines while it's not on me because it's gonna be too hard to do with one hand. But yeah, that's that. I'm probably gonna cut the neckline a little bit deeper just so it'll be easier to get on because you're not gonna see the neckline. It's gonna be under everything. So yeah, that's kind of looking okay. I think I'll go to Joann's today and I'll get the fabric for that. So hopefully I can get this done this weekend. So let me just show you guys what I'm doing. This is my pattern for the shirt. I guess we'll just call it a shirt. I don't know. Basically one side was like the good side, so I just worked to get that side fitted, and now I've undone it and just folded it down the middle. So I'm gonna trim down the other side to match it. And then hopefully both sides will be good. And then I'll see how that looks. And now you can see I have finished my pattern for the shirt. It's still kind of like a little uneven and there's like a little weird, like, I don't know, I guess it's loose here a little bit, but I'll probably just cut it out like slightly bigger than this and then fit it again in the actual fabric, because of course the actual fabric's going to be a little thicker than this too, so it might affect it, but this is just the general, you know, shape. I'm pretty happy with it, so hopefully I'll get that cut out sometime tonight. So, God, what's today? Friday the 4th. Yeah, today's Friday the 4th. I'm here in Orlando at my good friend Mer's house.
Hello.
And we're gonna make armor.
Yep.
Little boy.
I just want to say that this gold fabric is driving me crazy with all these stupid strings everywhere. I am losing my mind. Oh my gosh, why is life like this?
Anyway, today is May 5th. I'm finally working again after, it's been like 2 weeks since I last touched cosplay. But I'm working on Bowie's cape right now. I wasn't quite sure how to figure out how I wanted the top part to fall, but so far I have attached the bottom gold pieces and I'm about to add the lining, and then I will worry about making the top part fit the way I want it to. So I just want to be done using this gold fabric because it's awful and it just gets everywhere and I hate it. But I'm not done yet because I still haven't lined the bottom of the green thing, so I'll never be done. I always look so ratchet in these videos, so just wanted to show you what I did with the cape. So here's what I've done with it so far. So I added this lining. I might, oh my gosh, my floor is so squeaky. I might top stitch this so that the red doesn't end up pulling down at the bottom, but so I cut the top part into like this kind of circular neck thing, and for the shoulder part I kind of folded it under as if it were a sleeve, or not a sleeve, like a shoulder on a shirt, if you can see that, so that it kind of gave it this round collar type connection, because it seemed easier to be able to kind of connect it at the front like this so that it wasn't pulling down so much on the sides. So that's what I've got so far. So I need to kind of hem this top part in and then attach them together here, and then I'm going to add the cords around it. So it's coming together. Here's the rest of it that I still haven't finished, the collar on the green, but I'm really proud of this belt actually at this point. Anyways, yes, my floor is just incredibly loud. Wow. So today is May 6th. I'm going to be working on the tassel parts of Bowie's cape. So what I have is this cord that's kind of 2 strings together, and since he has a kind of thicker, he has a thin cord and then a thicker one that's like, looks like it's braided, I'm going to take one of them from this side and braid it into this one to make that one, and then attach the thinner one as the second cord, if that makes any sense, but you'll see when it's done. So something that's fun about these cord things is they like to unfray whenever you touch them and do anything or cut them. So you have to tape the ends with tape. So literally these past like 10 minutes I've just been like trying to unravel and tape the ends. Oh my god. So I think I'm going to kind of brush this with Mod Podge to kind of see if it'll help it keep its shape together, because I don't want these things to be fraying, because I kind of disturbed them and they're not happy, so I'm gonna see if that'll just keep everything together. So today is May 8th, so I haven't filmed the last few days, but I have done some progress. I worked a little bit on the tassels for the cape,
So I made this little thing, which is going to be like the claspy thing. It's not a real clasp. And I made the tassels, which you can see. So they are not attached yet because I need to put this right here. So this is just made out of foam that I painted gold. And I've also been working on the gloves, but I hecked up and made it too small. Like, this is not where my finger ends. My finger ends here, so I don't know how that happened, but now I have to redo it. So that's what I'm working on now. So now I can actually show you the process of making the gloves. So first what I did is traced this glove that I have onto fabric and cut out the pieces from that. And then I cut out 3 of these in-between pieces that will go in between the fingers and the thumb piece. So then I attached the pieces that go kind of in here in between. So if you can see that, they kind of start at the tip here and go across and end here. So they're in between. And then attach the thumb. The thumb is a little too wide here, so I might trim that down. And I need to fix the bottom, but yeah. So this was kind of a pain, and harder than I thought it would be, and I thought it would be hard, and I've just been struggling. I kind of thought it would be easier than making fingerless gloves, but it was not. So next time I will just buy more of these white ones and dye them brown, because it's awful, and it's still like too tight here. Like, why? I don't know.